Hi guys, Lugfog here and welcome back to another FIFA 17 Legend review. Today we're going to be reviewing the 87 rated Italian legend Christian Vieri. He cost me 138k and in the 5 games that I played with him he scored me 5 goals and got me 0 assists. He has a medium-low work rate along with a 3-star weak foot and 3-star skill moves. So let's now get into Vieri's in-game stats and highlights. Okay guys, so getting into Vieri's in-game stats, the 4 main stats on his card which stand out to me are his 90 heading accuracy, his 87 shot power, his 90 finishing, and his 90 penalties. He has a specialist of poacher, aerial threat, clinical finisher, and complete forward. And then has the traits of injury prone, long shot taker, power header, and target forward. And getting in towards the highlights that I got with Christian Vieri, I really enjoyed this legend card for the price that I paid for him. So first of all, I'll get on to his pros. The first pro for me was his finishing. He does have 90 finishing on his in-game stats, and that was definitely reflected in-game. His finishing was really good. There's not really much more you can say from that. He's not going to be someone for me who would like score goals from outside the box. He's very much more of a poacher player, which is actually one of his specialists. He definitely is more dangerous inside the box than outside the box. And that was where he was very clinical because he also has the clinical finisher specialty, which is pretty cool. And yeah, his finishing was fantastic. He's got all the right attributes for him to be good at finishing, and he certainly was in game. And then the second pro actually being his strength, which I was a little bit surprised by. Now, I believe he only has like 60-something physical on his base card. I'm not too sure what it was on his in-game stats. You can go and check on Footbin or Foothead, for example, to go and find out his exact strength stats. But for me, he actually felt quite strong than what I expected him to. He was actually able to kind of fight off a lot more players than what I thought he would have been able to. And that was quite surprising, and definitely another pro for me to put down for him. His only con being his dribbling. Now, I think this kind of goes in with that. He just felt on occasions a little bit sluggish, he felt. And it also was because his pace wasn't very good. Having not so good pace and then dribbling not being the best meant that he would feel sluggish on occasions. His pace wasn't that bad, but his dribbling overall really wasn't that good. Just wasn't really good in terms of being able to weave out like of players, for example, Owen, Butragueño, Crespo, Lineker. I could go on with legends that are like easily able to kind of just weave in and weave out between opposition. Vieri can't do it for me. He's very much, you have to kind of rely on other people supporting him, which is the same for every other legend. Obviously, you know, every striker legend will need support at times, but Vieri really does rely on it. But overall, for 138,000 coins, you're getting a very decent legend, I think, for the price that you're paying him for. Out of the cheap legends that are 200k, he's probably one of the best, along with the likes of Inzaghi and Sheringham. I really enjoyed him, actually. I'm going to give him an 8.5 out of 10. Mainly because of that, he was kind of worth the value for money at 138,000 coins. Yeah, so he wasn't a bad player to use. I definitely recommend playing him in a striker position. Also, his passing as well. I didn't mention his passing. Doesn't really matter, to be quite honest. It felt average. And yeah, that is pretty much going to finish this video for you guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.